Today I'm going to be doing a review on the USD Aeon skates. They're a classic Aeon skate. I would say that it's their most popular skate, and they've got lots of skates that are built on them. And there's something special about these skates, and let me show you what they are. Quick disclaimer before we start this video: these skates have been sent to me by Eastside Skates. I don't get to keep the skates, we're actually giving them away at the end of this video, so stick around to the end and you'll find out how. But yeah, this is going to be an honest review of exactly how I feel about the USD Aeons, and keep watching till the end and you might be able to win them, so good luck. Okay, here it is. So it looks like a pretty basic skate, and that's what it's called, the Aeon Basic, but there's nothing basic about it. The best thing about this skate is how light it is. It's really light, and that's because of the way it's built. Most skates are built these days with a thing called UFS, and basically what that is the frame section can come off, and it's got two bolts that go through, and it goes into the boot or the sole plate. Now the USD Aeon, the reason why it's so light and so responsive is because the skate is just one piece. It's all molded together. There's no bolts that bolt the frame on, and there's the sole plate is part of the boot. It's all one. Yeah, that makes it really responsive, and also it makes it really light. What I mean by responsive is when you have bolts in the frame, it has a little bit of movement. Maybe by doing this you won't feel much, but when you got your full weight on the skate, you'll feel it. And when this is one piece, when you turn your leg, the skate turns, so it feels good. They've made a few. This one here, the Basic, is a 60mm frame, so I reckon you might be able to fit about 62mm wheels in there. It comes with 61mm wheels, and yeah, you wouldn't fit too much bigger, but that's perfect. You can see here as well that the gap between wheel 2 and wheel 3 is massive. Like that space there is huge, so you're not going to get any wheel bite. That's another good thing about these. They've spaced those wheels out nicely. Another feature on this skate is they used to have a like a thing which we used to call a power strap, which you could strap here. It's like an angle 45-degree strap, but they've got rid of that because they were making noise and people didn't like the noise, so they've put in these little hooks which do the same thing, but you just do it with your shoelaces and you crank it there. Back in the day we used to have things called crank straps, if anyone remembers those. They were pretty cool, but they used to connect onto the back here and it used to crank it down there. I'm pretty excited about skating these. I've had the Aeon 72s, but these are got a shorter frame height, so it's going to feel really nice, and I think it'll still be really fast. Spokes, it's got spokes in the core which makes them lighter and faster, so I reckon these are going to be really fast skates. I think they've got ABEC 5, wicked ABEC 5 bearings in them, a decent ABEC 5 bearing, and they're just a simple plain looking skate, but you know, I think they look good. They're really comfortable skate. They've got the Kaiser hardware on them, and yeah, not much else to say. I've got size 11 here. I've got my foot's about 28.5 centimeters, so 29 centimeters one of my toes, I think. But yeah, so they'll fit perfectly. They've got a shock absorber in the bottom here, and basic clip. You can rocker the cuff up and down if you want. I don't think I'll do that. I've never done that before, but it's there in case you want to. The liner, let's have a look at the liner. You can see inside here as well, It's got a shock absorber, and it's got those two little things, those little tabs, and they lock in so it doesn't move around. It's quite a thick one, nice, because it's a flat boot. So this is the raised heel bit, and you can see the wheels. I don't know if you can see that through the sun there, but the wheels you can see through there, because that's how low the boot is to the wheels. So that's going to be awesome to skate. Really responsive and tight turning, and yeah, it'll be good. They're really light. That's the best thing about them. But let's look at this liner. It's just a simple liner. It's quite thick. On my previous Aeons as well, I did have a bit of a on here. I had a bit of a pressure point. So I'm very interested to see if this one gets that same pressure point, or if they fixed it with the new cuff design, because the old cuff design's a bit different. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to see how they feel on my feet. So let's put them on and have a roll. Not quite fat, snug. Very true to size. Alright. Now sometimes this tongue can bulge out, I've seen. I think go like that. Oh yeah, you can feel that. And that. Taking it for a roll now, and they're very smooth, so smooth, and quiet. No rattling, because you know they're just one piece. Very responsive, comfortable, really comfortable, and light. So light on my feet. They feel really good. A lot of forward flex. They feel quite good on the side support, which is important. I don't mind a bit of forward flex because it's good for grinding and stuff like that. But yeah, I think it's got quite a bit of forward flex. But yeah, they feel great for cruising around on. We'll warm up a bit and we'll do some grinds, see how they feel, and some airs, and we'll put them through their paces. All right, let's go. Oh, were they?
Yeah. They came undone like on the air.
Nice speed. Laces are... So, what do I think of these skates? I don't usually switch skates a lot. I usually stick with the same skates. So to chuck these skates on, it felt natural straight away, and I just popped them on. And yeah, I could grind, I could jump, everything. The forward flex is probably the thing that was throwing me off the most, but it's quite nice once you get the hang of it. They're really comfortable skates, really comfortable. The liner feels good. I'm not having any pressure points. I've been skating now for 3 hours and my feet feel really good. These liners are a massive improvement to the previous ones, and these are just the basics. So when you go up the line and get the more expensive ones, they have better liners as well. So these basic liners, they're perfectly fine. They feel really good. Grinds, I've been sliding really well, no problem with sticking. The other guys have got their skates on and they're sliding just as well. I was a bit worried about it being a bit grippy, but H blocks are great. The soles are good. They slide really well. Plenty of sole plate. It's really wide. You've got plenty of room there. I'm sticking everything. Top sides are feeling good. Now the shifty, the Royale, it's you can feel that it would be better if you make a bit of a groove in there, like go find a rough ledge and grind that in a little bit, because you do have to lean quite a fair distance. But I actually enjoy that because it makes your shifty look better, because you really bend those knees and get down. Yeah, so the shifties, they slide really well. Backside shifties slide even better. I really like these skates. Haven't got any wheel bite yet. There's plenty of room there. The 61 mil wheels are really fast, nice and quiet. I'm cruising on them, getting around the park really quick, and they're nice and soft. I've done some jumps, and they cushion, the spokes help you cushion the landing a little bit, because there's a bit of flex in there, I guess. And yeah, I really like these skates. I think if you're a beginner and you get these skates, you're going to be 100% fine. You don't have to do any upgrades at all. You don't need to change the frames, the wheels. Once you wear out the wheels, you get a new set. The bearings are good. Even the liner is good. I don't think you need to change anything on these. I'm happy with the way that the cuff's set up out of the box as well. It's rocket up, which I think has got the more resistance. So if you put it down, I think you even get more flex. So you probably don't want to do that unless you really love forward flex. But yeah, I think that's probably the only thing I'd say is the forward flex. Actually, if I'm thinking of a bad thing about these skates, it's the forward flex. It's got a little bit too much forward flex. The way you could fix the forward flex actually is if you've got a pair of Intuition liners or something, a pair of liners that have laces that go all the way up the boot, and then that would fix the forward flex. So, but look, it's a minor thing. I think you'd be fine skating them out of the box. And because the skates are light, it's allowed me to skate for 3 hours and I'm still feeling okay. With my rollerblades, the blanks, they're really heavy skates. They almost feel twice as heavy as these, and they probably are, but you tend to get a little bit more exhausted lifting up that heavy weight. I've been grinding some really rough concrete and they've been fine. They've got a few scratches on them now. They look worn in, but yeah, they're a really good skate. The shoelaces came undone once, but you know, that's my fault, I guess, for not tying them up tight enough. Good all-round skate, good for anything like ledges, rails, quarter pipes. Yeah, they're good all-rounder, and I think they're good for beginners. Really good skate for a beginner or someone coming back into rollerblading. And I think also, even if you're an advanced skater, you'll enjoy these. Yeah, recommend them. They're tried and tested skate that a lot of people skate, and there's a reason why, because they're good skate. Highly recommend them. Good job USD on the Aeons. Love it. Yeah, that's right. Hey. See that, how it missed, but then it slid on? So the verdict, they're really light, which is good to jump on. The groove, the Shifty Royale, the Royale groove, it probably needs a bit of work. You need to go on a rough curb and just build that a little bit, make it a little bit more of a groove so you don't slip out like crazy. But you know, you can manage it. You know, the forward flex again, I'm feeling that. But yeah, the sole, it really wide sole, it locks on. One of my grinds I jumped on and wasn't quite on, but it just locked on for me, so that was pretty good. And one of the best things I've noticed about these is when you go for a grind, your foot is where you think your foot's going to be. So because of the way they've built the boot, there's no gap in between the sole of your foot and the sole of your skate. So you jump and you land where you expect to. So that's one of the best things about this skate. At the start of the video, I said I'm going to be giving away these Aeons to a lucky person, and this is how you have to apply. So very simple, just go to the Eastside Skates website and punch in your email address and subscribe. Then the competition is during the month of July 2024. All you have to do is put some clips together of your progress skating and upload them to Instagram and tag Eastside Skates and tag myself as well, West of Oxley, and I will be choosing the winner for the competition. And yeah, you'll get yourself a free pair of skates. You have to be in Australia to win the skates, but you know, anyone can upload a video and tag us, because it'll be fun. But yeah, just to let you know, if you do win the skates, you've got to be in Australia with an Australian address. So that's as simple as it is. Get skating in July, and I can't wait to see what you do. Good luck, everyone.